toxic masculinity.
Okay, so I think, but that's it for the for today's news. Unless you have something else to say. Anyway, so at the end of the day, what did we learn? We learned that Oreos are delicious. And that's the news for the day. From do you want to take questions and comments? Do we have any super chats? Does anybody have anything interesting to say?
Somebody said I like steak.
What does that have to do with anything?
I think it's about coffee and Oreos and...
Sure. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the super chats here. So I like steak. Oh, Mark in Alberta said that. Who doesn't like steak, Mark in Alberta? Everybody loves steak. But you know what's weird about me? People are going to get mad at me about this. I don't like my steak always medium rare. I like my steak medium rare with a specific cut. Which cut do I like medium rare, darling?
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. You know why? Because filet mignon has very little fat. And so if you overcook it, it gets dried out very easily, right? So the really expensive cuts you want medium rare. But actually the cheaper cuts, if you cut up a bit of like a chuck roast into steaks and you cook that, you actually want that well done. A lot of people think that's heresy. A lot of people think that's crazy. But I will die on this hill. This is, if you have a fatty, marbled chunk of steak, you do not want it medium rare. That you want to render all that fat out, and you want to caramelize those edges. And you want to, well, it's not really caramelizing it. I forget what they call that effect, but when you brown you want to brown both sides. Anyway, you want to brown it. You want it. I like a fatty steak. I like it well done. But again, like a filet mignon, you do want that medium rare. And I will fight any chef who disagrees with me. All right, let's see here. Yeah, somebody wrote, depends on the cut. That's right, Jesus says God. Demon Slayer says porterhouse filet is a lady's cut. I don't really know what a porterhouse is. I'm not that knowledgeable about steak, I'll be honest. Paper Plate says Chris has never been so wrong on anything ever. I know people. I don't understand people on this. I mean, it's the one thing I find that even Republicans can be delusional about. Yeah. No, certain steaks you need to have well done. I'm sorry, you do. We need to get Anomaly on our show. Somebody says, I don't know who Anomaly is. I don't know who that is. We'll have to look into that. Frank James says, did Yankee not explain TM Bingo to you yet? No, I have not been explained toxic masculinity bingo. Yeah, actually, you're going to have to explain that to me. I don't know what that is. Wait, hold on. Is this bingo like something that we say commonly, like stuff that we do commonly, and they have things like, oh, if Chris says this, or if Valeria says this, like if Chris talks about his exes, then that's one of the bingo things.
That's when the people take a drink.
That is messed up, you guys. That's disturbing.
That sun over your head is beautiful. It's like the reflection. But I know that I do need to wash that window badly.
Let's see here. Otaku Magnet says, I knew you would be the type to ruin steak. You like kale chips too. I do like kale chips. Who doesn't like kale chips? Kale chips are delicious. My brother's wife made us kale chips once, baked them in the oven. You don't remember this? She took actual kale, put it on a tray, put it in the oven, salted it with sea salt. You don't remember this? Over at John's place? You don't remember this? Okay, anyway. It's delicious. I don't understand what's wrong with kale chips. But yeah, they got mad at everybody's like, yes, exes. That's too funny. Everybody's yelling bingo. I didn't mention my exes. I just mentioned mentioning my exes. It's not the same thing.
Mentioning my exes.
Yeah. Oh, another thing of the bingo is when Chris says, I'm going to beat my wife. I do say that a lot. Has yet to happen, but she beats me occasionally. But
at least once a day.
Well, no, maybe once every 2 days. But legit. I have a lawsuit pending. All right. Well, that's it for us, I think. I mean, we could be here all day with you guys. We really could, but I have a bunch of work to do because I got to put out some Mr. Reagan videos, and Valeria has some work to do. So, shall we go?
We didn't do the intro.
We didn't do the intro, but we'll do it as we leave. All right, we love you guys. You are the best people on all of YouTube. Really, truly the best fans. We think you're amazing. Valeria, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Uh-oh. Where's my outro? Here it is. Okay. I'm on the wrong thing. All right. Bye, guys. The least professional show on YouTube.
Sure.
Toxic Masculinity. She's toxic. I'm masculine. No, shoot. I got that backwards even. I'm toxic. She's masculine. We'll see you next time. Toxic Masculinity.